Start jasmine seeds indoors about 3 months before your outdoor planting date. Soak the seeds for 24 hours before planting. Fill 6-pack cells with potting soil and soak the soil completely. Allow it to drain before planting and plant 1 seed in each cell. Cover the containers with plastic to help retain the moisture. Place them in direct sunlight. Keep the soil moist while the seedlings sprout. If you do not want to cover the containers or you don't have a way to do so, you will need to continuously lightly water the soil. One way to do this is fill a clean spray bottle with water. Mist the seeds daily. Never allow them to dry out, but never soak them. Seeds may be slow to germinate and can take up to 1 month. Repot seedlings when they get 2 pairs of true leaves, putting each seedling in a gallon-sized planter. Keep the plants indoors for at least 1 month after this, or grow your jasmine as a houseplant for the first year before transplanting outdoors. Jasmine will grow well in full sun, partial shaded areas. Summer flowering jasmine does better in a sunny spot, while other varieties such as winter jasmine like a more shaded area. Soils that jasmine thrive in needs well drained but moist, moderately fertile sandy loamy soil. Jasmine flowers that are in the ground should be watered once a week. If it's unusually dry or hot, increase the frequency, but let the soil dry out between. If your jasmine is in a container, it will likely require water multiple times each week, especially in the hotter months. Withhold fertilizing the jasmine for 1 month, then feed it water-soluble 795 fertilizer, which will boost the flowering. Dissolve 1/4 teaspoon of fertilizer in 1 gallon of water. Apply the solution weekly during the summer months in place of regular watering. To keep jasmine plants over winter outside the rated zone, you need to bring them indoors. Growing them in pots makes moving the plants indoors for winter much easier. Even so, dry indoor air and inadequate sunlight may cause the plants to lose their leaves, and they may even die. White jasmine flowers blooms from spring until fall and goes to a rest period in October, continuing through March. A mature white jasmine grows 20 to 30 feet tall and 7 to 15 foot wide. Perhaps fertilization is the problem if your jasmine doesn't bloom. Too much nitrogen fertilizer will direct energy to growing foliage and take away from the blooms that are forming. This can also be the issue when most jasmine flowers are not blooming, but a few are peeking through. Phosphorus-heavy plant food often jolts the plant into bloom. Pruning depends on the variety of jasmine that you have. Pruning may need to be aggressive during warm weather when the plants have an explosion of growth. For instance, if you're growing a vining variety, you will need to regularly train it to a trellis. You may need to secure the weaker vines to assist in holding on. Excess vines should be pinched off regularly, and trimming a vine to length may promote division of the vine. With a shrub, the goal in pruning is to maintain the size and shape of the shrub that you wish it to be. Some varieties grow much slower than others, so this may not be a difficult task, but others are surprisingly vigorous and may require regular trimming, especially if you use as topiaries, often shaped decorative forms. Be mindful to leave enough vine that it provides protection for the base of the plant whenever possible. Some grow jasmine as hedge plant. Doing so, focus initially on trying to promote bushy outward growth. When it has reached the size you desire, regularly pinch or trim the excess growth to maintain its size. While some varieties of jasmine do set seed, most seed is unreliable and is not guaranteed to germinate. It is easiest to propagate jasmine by taking cuttings about 4 to 6 inches in length, applying a coating of rooting hormone to the cut end, and then placing it into a container with potting soil. Some nurseries also offer grafted plants, where another jasmine species has been grafted onto the official root base.